Just minutes from downtown St. John's is the picturesque village of Quidi Vidi. This quaint fishing village features narrow laneways, fishing stages, slipways, and a small harbour known as the Gut. It's a hint of rural Newfoundland and Labrador within the city limits of our provincial capital. Well, in 2006, the city of St. John's acquired what's locally called Eli's Wharf. This is a place that's very popular with tourists, and the city was looking for a way to preserve and protect the unique qualities of a neighborhood like Quidi Vidi Village, and also to protect our cultural heritage. Well, at the same time that this was happening, our local craft community were looking for ways to support emerging artisans. And an idea was hatched to use Quidi Vidi Village Plantation, this building, as a hub for those emerging artisans, as a space for them to grow their businesses, to have studio space where they could work collaboratively and collectively together, and also to put their products and wares in front of the many tourists who visit this beautiful location in every season all year long. So let's go inside the plantation. We're going to meet Melissa Tarrant, who's with the Anna Templeton Centre, our community partner who helps us run this facility. Let's see what it's all about. So what was this building used for?
This was a fishing stage originally.
Yeah, it's pretty dramatic, isn't it? Gorgeous ceilings and yeah.
When the space was redesigned, they did design it to keep those architectural elements in place. The Anna Templeton Centre is a not-for-profit art and craft training centre. We provide art classes to people who are hobbyists and just looking to develop their skills, but also to professional artists. The Quidi Vidi Village Plantation is a project of the Anna Templeton Centre, and it was developed to provide emerging artisans with the business skills they need to turn their passion into a strong, sustainable business. Within the building, we have 10 studios that are occupied with emerging artisans within the Business Incubator program. They run their businesses within their studios, so this is where they make their product and also where all of the business aspects of their business run. They sell their product from their studios as well, so we do open the building to the public and we invite people to come in, watch the artisans work, see what they're doing, learn a little bit about the process, and also to, of course, purchase their products as well.
What are you making?
I'm making some scrunchies right now.
Ah.
The moms like to have scrunchies to match the little baby hair bows.
Yes.
I started my business about 2.5 years ago. The day I moved into my studio here, actually. I graduated a textiles program at the college in St. John's, and 3 days later, had a studio and decided to start a kids brand. My brand, it's very eco-friendly, fun, playful. We use a lot of animal motifs. I screen print a lot of line-drawn bunnies and moose. A lot of Newfoundland imagery is my main focus. It's a great starting point with opportunities you wouldn't have on your own or that you didn't know you could access. Working on your own in your own house, I knew wasn't a good idea for me. I'm pretty social, and if you want to run a business yourself and you're doing a lot of markets, that's a really beneficial thing to have. And being in a studio where you're surrounded by other people in the same situation as you, that my boyfriend couldn't help me decide if this color or this color looks better or if this pattern's going to work. But I can walk next door, which is literally 2 feet, and ask the next person what their thoughts are. Or if someone has a question about running finances for a business, they can ask someone else. And it's really good to be able to help each other and support each other that you don't get when you're starting a business on your own.
Often you have people in the craft community who have all the skills they need, those fine skills to create products, and to make unique, beautiful things, but they don't have the business skills. They need somewhere they can go in a collective, creative environment like this, where they can bounce ideas off each other, they can ask questions. We often help each other when it comes to sourcing materials or packaging. There's so many aspects outside the actual creative process to running a business that's provided within the Craft Incubator program and working in this collective environment. They do pay a rent fee here. Their rent covers different business aspects that you would have when you run a business, but it also goes towards training programs for the artisans. So the money they pay goes back to them as well. So we offer training and mentorship and several other programs as well to help them develop their businesses.
We don't just have studios here. We do programming such as learning how to do accounting for your business, or different things like how to be in a market if, say, you're not the most sociable person. Different ways to work with either clients if you're designing specific products for them, or wholesale. You get to work directly with them and you have like people to facilitate that and help you with it. During a normal year, the foot traffic here in the summer is phenomenal. We have a lot of people coming from cruise ships or people just traveling, because we are in such a picturesque neighborhood. Like, my window looks out in the ocean. It's beautiful. It's been great. Even with COVID, a lot more locals are coming out. They're getting to know their town better.
The idea is for them to leave with strong business skills and also the network of people needed to help support them with their businesses as they move forward. So people typically leave here and they'll go get their own business storefront, or they might operate out of another studio space where they're able to sell their products wholesale, or to other storefronts that sell their products.
I have 2.5 years left of studio space here. Since it is a program for emerging artisans, there is a deadline that you could stay. I'll probably stay till the end of my deadline. Most of us do.
Partnerships like the Quidi Vidi Plantation are important to the city as we continue to grow and encourage the growth of our crafts industry in our province. Crafts are a huge part of our culture. They're a great explanation of what we are and who we are as a people, and it's facilities like this that give us the future economic stimulus for our province.